England will be in the field. They're not playing the spinner Jack Leach. New Zealand will be batting and they'll open with Tom Latham and the very talented Devon Conway who will be on Davey.
Cricket is a game for everyone. There is no place for discrimination in our sport as administrators to create and foster inclusive, welcoming.
Get right into the teams. It's not a bad toss to lose for England. But how straightforward that would have been. Different team selections here at Lord's pre-season, albeit there's been so much rain around.
See how it plays. It's not been easy here at Lord's for batsmen. Tom Latham, though, is a good...
Well, radar wrong, but I think there's been a little bit of swing. Swing for Anderson.
You've asked about 10 people now. What did Sparks see? You got nothing to go on really as a batsman. And then it's just a tiny change of his fingers as much as anything else, which is so hard to pick up. I suppose.
Eight without loss.
Now there's just a bit in the air and a bit out of the surface as well. Watch this, I reckon.
With the new ball, 517 wickets for Stuart Broad. Conway. He's been at the non-striking end for 3 overs.
That's brilliant, mate.
Just off the pad. Now there's a chase. Half stop. Run away down the hill. Boundary.
Yeah, nice shot. Just a firm punch. Nothing more than that. A couple of nice defensive shots and then...
Movement. You get a new player. Ball will win this chase. Another excellent shot.
He's good onto the front foot. Might be time just to keep him a little bit more honest. Just put...
Well, that's where Broad likes to challenge the left-hander, running it down the hill and taking the ball away to... Silverwood is the main man now, isn't he, since Ed Smith was removed as national, the England dressing room. They all say about Ollie Robinson that he is an assiduous analyzer.
Last year.
Be the 2 ahead of him for that position. Beautiful delivery. Looking forward to the point where Joe Root leaves the field and Stuart Broad is in charge of... Not far away. Just pushing a little early at the ball, Devon Conway, and there was a hint of movement down the slope. 3 slips in place. It went wide of the 3rd place of those slips.
Our first real force shot. Say pushing at that one, change of angle.
Edged again, but down this time and wide of 3rd slip, and that ball will run away now, just up and below the away dressing room. This is a very confident start for New Zealand.
Played that really well in the end there, Latham. Rising ball. Just managed to get a little bit of control.
That's a very pleasing shot. Full face of the blade from Devon Conway. And he's timed it really well. The outfield perhaps not as quick as we're accustomed to here at Lords. Anderson does well. 50 comes up after 13 overs and 4 balls. It's been a good one. That's a beautiful shot. It's a bit of a gift coming down the slope and onto his pads, but give him the opportunity to score there, and he's taken it with both hands. Gorgeous shot.
That's what Latham does. He earns these deliveries. He leaves the ball.
Beaten on the outside edge. That's the dangerous ball from Broad. You expect it as a left-hander, with him operating from the nursery end, to perhaps run it down the hill, and it's held up, beat the outside edge.
Yeah, people in New Zealand screaming at their televisions. Quiet duel. Leaves it well, of course he does.
Leaves it with handers would. Oh, dragged it on. He looked pretty solid, but it's Robinson's first Test wicket at the home at cricket.
Well, in between, I think, for Tom Latham. Just very halfway forward. Loose, and that little inside edge. Nice moment for Ollie Robinson, that is for sure. England's first wicket.
With the Duke's ball, we've got a change at the nursery end. It's going to be Mark Wood replacing Stuart Pearson. 2 doubles and a century in his last 3 tests. The best of... Ooh, didn't quite know what to do with that. Go underneath it, stand up. In the end, he got pinned. Quick delivery, just under 95 miles an hour. It's the 17th over, 62 for 1. Another one away. This is good. This is a very good start from Robinson and his little battle with Kane Williamson.
That's a beautiful shot. He's got so much time. Wood is quick, but the economy of movement.
Absolutely. Wood came hurtling in. His first over was a very fast first over, and he hit Conway with a short ball, but he's right in line.
Nice shot. Down the hill. Will Burns pull it back? No, just leant on it.
Something I think about in this day and age of very powerful and aggressive batsmen who obviously hit the ball a long way. But for the touch.
Saw at the start of the show.
Thought from Latham.
I think he just ends up, though, if you just keep putting the ball on that line and length, and the point you've made a few times about his height, then it becomes tougher. Just you don't feel you can get.
It's the second time that he's hit Devon Conway, and he is tricky to get under Mark Wood because of his height and his skiddiness. That short ball, a little bit like Neil Wagner, who we'll see a lot more of later on in the game. That short ball to bounce you.
That's a decision you can make. Take it on. Zach Crawley. Really should have done better.
How do you...
For England to get that spinner in.
Oh, nearly. You just saw his head just flick to where the ball went just quickly as he was looking to hit that straight just to see where Gully was. Taylor has to run. He does. He picked Broad out at mid-off. A stiff-looking Stuart Broad. Off the mark, 87 for 2. Taylor, but early on he plants that front leg and plays around it. Just there, like that. Now, is that 2 straight? In those dismissals that Michael Atherton showed, there was one just like that. He plants his front leg and plays around it. That. Oh, it's gone away. Didn't carry. Pressure, they love building pressure, these two. For all their wicket-taking potential, they hate going.
Coming from South Africa, there was another indication of searching for those pads. Hands on head from Jimmy Anderson. Good piece of work down at the long leg boundary from Mark Wood. And they were ready to go up, England, on that. Nicely played this time, searching for those pads again, and Taylor times this one beautifully down to long on.
Trent Bolt's not available for the second test, but Bolt in interviews is saying, I still think I'm moving away.
Oh, that one has nipped back appreciably. Looking for that favoured cut shot, Taylor. It's a good take in the end, the World Test Championship final. It's a wild one. It'll get away as well. 4 byes. Harsh on the keeper. On the drive through extra cover. And it'll go all the way. And a test match half century on debut for Devon Conway. Fine innings move. Maybe just feeling a little more relaxed about it. Round the wicket now for Robinson. That's gone fine. Good work. Excellent work from. Oh, that's close. Yeah, it is. Ross Taylor trapped in front. This one nips back. I don't think he's looking for a review at all. And Robinson picks up another.
Robinson again with 4 slips. Pulls this away as it runs past Dan Lawrence. And he'll maybe pitching outside leg stump. They'll have a conversation. This is where Bracey's got to play his part as well as the keeper. On debut, yes, but he'll have an opinion and a good sight. He's going to rod at the moment. 2 for 25 from 9 overs and 4 balls. Probably outside the line. Nice shot through straight mid-wicket. More work for Anderson.
Flintoff or then Stokes, they've had that all-rounder in there to balance it. Again, finding the fielder. That's 2 or 3 occasions now. Lovely shot. I said they'd found the fielders on a number of occasions. This time it's straight. Not much Bracey. .141.
Umpires are getting dressed. No, I can't hear. Richard Kettleborough is gone. Fielder out there on.
Great times. Late 80s and in the 90s as well by your own supporters on the hill.
Oh, hit the stumps. Must have been. And he's still going. Controlled hook shot area. Oh, tickle down the leg side. It's raced away for 4.
Well, they've tried a few things with Conway and now bowling with a leg slip in place.
Beats the field, goes up the hill.
He'll have a little chat to himself.
He gets it through mid-wicket again. This is a long chase. Crawley's after it.
Played at that in the end. Just ran it off the face, and I reckon he'll get 4 for it. He will. Clipped nicely. There is a sweeper out there. Come back for 2. It runs away in that direction. Can't give him any width. Pulled it down to fine leg. He'll have 1.
In and out. A little bit of cloud cover now.
Similar field to Nicholls. So pulled again to one of the sweepers. Keeps the strike. Clip leg side. I reckon that'll go all the way. It does. The first Test 100, a debut 100, and 100 at Lords for Devon Conway and his team. 2 straight, and that will run away in that direction. That's the quickest direction here at Lords. Down the slope. Robinson tires. New Zealand kick on. Now, over the keeper's head. Think he got a tickle on it. He did. 4 more.
Oh, you take the runs however they come. Change of angle. Excellent pace.
Unders do go across the middle and off. He has. Takes it on again. Does he find the gap? He does find the gap. That's 4 more. Hard sweep, but there's no one there apart from the sweeper who's on the boundary. That's good batting as well with a